Hiya, and welcome back to our garden. Wanted to show you our fig tree, which this year has got a good old crop of fruits on, and try and help folks to recognise what's a viable fruit and what's a fruit that's ready to be picked. And here in the UK, outside we generally only manage to get one picking of fruit per year. In a warmer climate, or maybe in a greenhouse in the UK, you might get two. Now if you can see here, we've got a nice big fruit here. We're filming this in kind of middle of August, and that one there is probably a week or two away from being ready to pick. You can see a little baby one just behind there, and if this was in a warmer climate, we might be able to expect that to bear fruit, but it's unlikely unless we get a really warm autumn that's going to give us any fruit. So sometimes towards the end of the year, those little small second crops of pups, little kind of baby fruits, can be picked off in the autumn if they're still small. There will be further dormant tiny little fruit buds just there where I'm pointing with my thumbnail. There will be other dormant buds waiting to shoot out next spring and swell up for next year's fruit. So it's not worth, really, in the UK, because of the cold winters, it's not worth trying to get those through the winter. So you can see clusters of fruits here that are still, they're quite kind of wrinkly and firm. They're not quite ready, but if we come down here, down onto the boardwalk, here we go. Now here's one. There's a sure sign that they're ready. If they start to split like that, that means they're bursting with the fruit inside, and they're ready to be picked. If you give them a light, hard to do this with holding the camera and with leaves in the way, but if you give that a light squeeze, it's kind of flexible, it feels soft to the touch, and it's got a bit of a shine to it. Those wrinkles that you could see on the unripe fruit have gone, and he's ready to cleanly break off and take them up. Oh, I could eat it now, to be honest. This year we're going to have so many fruits. Look at them, you've got loads of them. Oh. So long as the pigeons and the squirrels don't have them, look up there. Ooh, they look almost like overripe up there. I'll see if I can pull those down and have a look. We're going to have more fruits than we need. I can see one just there. Can you see him? This is a variety called brown turkey, and he's just got that kind of browny sheen to him. He looks like he's ready to pick. Can I reach him? Oh, oh, come on. Oh. Fantastic. We're going to have so many of these that I'm going to probably freeze them. You can kind of dry them, but I'm guessing they're not going to be quite as moist if they're dried, and I just love this kind of moist, juicy, sweet flavour you get from them. So I like to freeze them, and you will find another video on our channel on how to freeze them. So we'll have figs then well into the autumn and the winter. So there we go. Look for them to have that kind of, for this variety of brown turkey anyway, look for that kind of soft, bronzy sheen. If they're still, let me just put these down. If they're still firm and kind of wrinkly, they're not quite ready. If they're small ones like that, leave them for the time being. There's a medium-sized one just behind. I'm hoping that one actually might ripen, but quite often you need to just remove those as we go into the winter to allow for the other little dormant buds to give you your delicious fruit next year. So there we go. Oh, I've just spotted this fig here, and right around the bottom of the fruit you can see the seeds. They're actually they're bursting out of the bottom of the of the fig. So he is really bursting full of flavour and seeds there. He's ready to be picked. And there's some more of those little young ones there, which are unlikely to make anything next year. But again, I can see a little tiny baby one there just by my little finger, and that's probably going to give us the fruit next year. I could be wrong. Maybe we'll get a lovely mild autumn. It's been a mild year so far, and then maybe we can get a second picking. Those actually to the left look a bit bigger, so you never know. Anyway, so I'm going to pick him because he's definitely ready to be pulled off. I want to give a quick shout out as well. Since I've been doing some of these videos on the channel, it's been great meeting people from all over the world, and I've made a kind of a couple of figgy friends, and wanted to give a shout out to my old mate Brett, well, my new mate Brett, who's got a channel, Lionheart 84. I'll try and give you a bit of a link to his channel. He's got some really good informative videos on his fig growing exploits. So if you want to find out a bit more about figs, why don't you go and have a look at Brett's channel. Hey, thanks very much. There we go. Hope that helps. One further glance at all those figs for us to eat. Oh, there's some more up there need picking as well. Hope that helps. Enjoy your figs. Any comments, questions, please ask us on our YouTube channel just beneath this here video. Would be a good place to start. Hope to speak to you soon. Thanks, bye.